This is different. This is a tree and fire? Oh, fire and fur. Maybe. Yeah, I'm missing E. This is a bridge and a bride. That's a missing G. Okay, we made it back to the beginning. And we could go to the orchard. We could go to the orchard. Or we could go to the tunnel. Orchard is like 2... Yeah, let's go to the orchard first. Go running shoes. Our running shoes are working well here. Okay, so this is... I have this code here. One 1128. Okay, 1128 is this code. We did it. We got into the orchard. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with an extra 20 steps. Can I just, like, take all the apples? Oh, what's this thing? Oh, we can turn off the... This is sundial. Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, or no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of his improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, the groundskeeper. Robert Nogula. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house, along the east and west wings. Okay, so green rooms on east or west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, the majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house. Terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden. All fall within this category. It says there are 8 green rooms within the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the only ones that aren't on the edges are the cloister and the courtyard. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Fruit that can spread from gardens and flowers that can spread from the greenhouse. Fruit and flowers. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw this out. Rich, poor, good, good. Okay. Fruit spread from the gardens. And among the flowers, the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Okay. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rhina's depiction in the chapel. Okay. I don't think it was Rhina in the chapel, so that means Orinda is in the chapel. And Orinda had the... Orinda is in the cloister. I think Orinda had the broom? No. I'm not sure. Okay. It's not wintertime, so we can turn this off. And that lights up one of the torches. Okay. So if I can manage to turn off more of the gas, more of the torches will light up. Okay. I need to try to get into the basement now. Can I use this to light the torches? I can. Oh my god. It works. So what's this? Assay 502. Scripts and Rudford Mining Company. Foreman's log. $621. The date probably doesn't matter, but I'll keep track of it. 6/18/1918. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal the tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. The site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel. So equipment in access tunnel. And then what's this? You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Yes. Yes, I would. Secret floor plan. Amazing. So does that mean I can now draft something over here on this door? No. The room directory. Always draw tunnel while drawing in this room. Going under all obstacles, the tunnel pierces through walls and rooms alike. This crudely excavated passage looks to be the work of someone determined to get where they are going, regardless of whether the house's floor plan is accommodating or not. Huh. Cool. Going under all obstacles. I still haven't found a way into the basement. I have the basement key. Unlocks the basement door. Unlocks the basement door. It looks like a big cog. Should we try the den? The den has a really, really big clock in it. We can get to the den. Car keys. What do the car keys do? Oh, that'll open that'll open up the car. My goodness, look at me. We can get there too. We found the car keys. I feel like the basement is here. Stairs and stars. So that's a missing eye. Oh, and that's a plane and a plan. What's a missing E? That's 3 missing E's though. But they're 3 different ones. I feel like yeah, there's just a giant clock. So I was like, is there a secret door? Doesn't appear so. Let's go to the garage. A plane and a plan. This is a boat and a crow, but they're not on the walls. Open the car. Another upgrade disc. I don't know if I can make this one, make it to the terminal. Should be able to, but not sure. What's that? The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. (14227) Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Denny Revere? The goods are already secure. They're transporting something out of the house. to Denny. Is that moonshine? Looks like it could be moonshine. Can I make it to the security room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's very close. Very close. I'm gonna need my running shoes to come in clutch for me here. Ooh, we got the running shoes +2. I did get the running shoes to work. Okay, well, there's just enough to get me to this terminal. And yet another upgrade. Okay. We've got 3 upgrades on this run. The Nook. Select a floor plan below. Ooh, a key plus bacon and eggs. You will always draw library while drafting in this room. I've never been to the library. Oh, yeah. I guess. I don't know. What's the library? Or should I get bacon and eggs? Bacon and eggs is... I think it's... Is it 15? Or 10 steps or 15 steps? You will always draw library while drafting in this room. Let's get the reading nook. Let's do it. Library. The reading. Okay. That's pretty nuts. So, look at all the items we got on this run. That's intense. Plus we unlocked the Westgate Path and the Apple Orchard. We got the basement key, but we have no way to save the basement key. So we'll have to get the basement key again. But I don't know where the basement door is, so... We use the burning glass to get the tunnel, which is going to be cool. Okay, I think we have to call it a day. I think that was a good one. Tomorrow you will wake to find the rooms of the estate, as well as the current inventory, have been reset. Call it. Corporate Manor. Conference room, office, and mail room. Not bad. We got 40 rooms. 132 steps taken. New rooms, 10 new rooms. Items found, 19. Holy. Okay. I think that'll be it for today. Sorry, folks, about all the internet droppages, but I will post a VOD that's uninterrupted on YouTube if you're interested. And yeah, maybe we'll edit it together too. I don't know. Let me know if you want to see more of this game edited. I'm gonna play more of it, but editing together, that could be a next step. Thanks for watching, everybody.